What's up, guys? How you doing today? I wanted to talk to you a little bit about NIO. It's been a little bit since I talked to you about with the holidays and everything. So wanted to chat with you a little bit about NIO. I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on it and seeing there's been some growth again. So great news. Make sure that you're definitely keeping an eye on this stock, and I think there's a lot of big news and a lot of growth in the potential next year and within the next couple years. So make sure you're watching this video. Kind of get into detail here. We're going to go over my Robinhood account a little bit. I'm going to show you some of the small holdings that I have. I also have some NIO in my Vanguard and WeBull account as well. Which you can find the links down below for WeBull. I have a link down there that you can get some free stocks if you sign up with $100. Not a bad deal. So I'm going to do a little bit of screen sharing with you right now. Kind of show you my Robinhood account and show you what I have in there and what I paid for the stock and what it is currently up to. As you can see below here, it is at a $53.80 right now, even into the aftermarket. Which is up roughly 9.75% today, which is some huge growth today. What has caused this? That's what the big question is. A lot of people were wondering why, why all of a sudden has the stock jumped again. I mean, as you can see, if you look in the past month here, it's been pretty low, down into the 40 range. It dropped all the way back into, the low 40s, close to getting almost back into that $39 range. And then, around Christmas time, we had a little bit of jump, and then we had a back pull again, and now we've gotten, almost an astronomical climb compared to what it was. I mean, this morning we were trading in at $48.74, and we jumped up to $53.44, and then ended the day at like I said, $53.80, which was about 9.15% growth. Over the past month, we're still at a 20.49% growth, and obviously over the year, huge numbers here. So look back here. I apologize. It seems as though Robinhood's on a lag time right now. But it's been a huge growth over the past year. In my Robinhood account, as you can see, I have 117 shares, which this account was purposely set up for some smaller holdings that I have, and it is something that I just basically have fun with. So this is one of my accounts that I risk a little bit more here and there, but most of my diversification in this portfolio is not that great. Vanguard, I have only a smaller percent of holding, about 12% is in the EV market. And in this one, you can see it's different. You can see, though, my cost, I bought in around 117 shares at $1,106.64. My total returns today alone was $592.02. And you can see I'm about 468, almost 469% up in NIO alone. I've gained $5,187.96. And this is just roughly in about the past year and a half that I've had these holdings, maybe a little bit longer for NIO, and like I said, some of the question is why is NIO up so much? What made it jump, within the past day up this huge percentage? So let's talk about this a little bit. So as you can see here in Market Watch, Tesla and other EV makers reported record sales, sending these stocks skyrocketing. Tesla and some of the other EV makers, but obviously NIO being one of them. Tesla hit just beyond that 500,000 mark, which was a goal that they did not assume that they were going to approach. They were thinking that, we're not going to make this year, with the pandemic and slow down production and all of these other things. They did not factor in that they would hit anywhere near this 500,000 mark, which they did. The Model 3 sales alone impacted 442,511 of the Teslas that they sold. They had a 3.42% gain, which was not bad, but it was nowhere near NIO. NIO, like I said, had a gain as well. Tesla traded in as at a high at 744.49, which was also high for them in the market. So NIO on Sunday, it delivered 43,728 vehicles in 2020. That's up 112.6% in the year over last year. The company delivered 17,353 vehicles in 3 months and ended December at an increase of 111%. So that means in the past 3 months alone, they've delivered almost half of their inventory. I mean, not quite, but 17,000 out of the 43,000. That's a good, almost half percentage of what they delivered in the year. So it just shows you how much growth they've had in the past quarter, let alone the past 6 months. And NIO is just, like I said, just starting out. So do I see great potential ahead of this company? Yeah, I do. I believe that this company can easily get up into the range of, the threes to close to the 400 range per share, just like Tesla did. Do I see them being as large as Tesla? I don't know if they'll ever get as big as Tesla. I think Tesla is one of those companies that was the leader of the EV market, and I think they'll continue to hold that lead. But, with NIO having the backing of the Chinese government and some of those things, I think it's just going to keep pushing it forward. I don't see any problems with them having any loss or downward spiral. I think they're going to just continue to push out more and more cars. And like I said, that funding in the Chinese government is definitely going to help with an endless money supply. If they need to build a bigger factory, if they need to do what they need to get more revenue or more, they need more revenue stream, to help them push forward, they have that option. Where Tesla's a big company now, but before, they had to kind of build that path, and NIO, I think, just has so much more potential down the road. So the other great thing about this, so this stock has taken a jump, and they've had a 40%. So if you look here, they have 40% of their December's orders are opting in for the battery swap service. So that means that 40% of them are on a continued revenue stream because they're going to continue to pay for that monthly battery subscription so that they can go in and get that 3-minute battery change out. I don't know if you guys know that much about it, but if you follow NIO some, they have a battery program that you can basically change out your battery within 3 minutes and move on. So it's a quick turnaround. You don't have to worry about charging and so forth. So NIO's big announcement, though, is January 9th, which is basically called NIO Day, and they're going to talk about some of the things that they have coming out and so forth, and kind of give you an insight of some of the big things coming to NIO. So that being said, we're ahead of the swing here. We're 5 days out from NIO Day, so I see great potential, and with NIO Day coming up, there's going to be even more of a push. I believe the stock's going to climb even more because we're going to get some feedback from NIO, find out some of the information, and find out some of the ways and things that they're looking for, just like Tesla did when they do their, releases and stuff. You always see Tesla stock jump up. So I definitely think that NIO stock is going to have an increase or another bump here within the next couple days. So I would continue, I highly recommend keep holding on. A lot of people, they see that bump and they're like, I'm going to sell, I'm going to make some money and get out. But I think that there's going to be potential of even more growth this month alone. So I highly recommend you keep holding on to the stocks. If anything, if there's a little pullback within the next day or two, you might want to get a couple more shares. Like I said, I hold a decent amount of holding in my Robinhood account here. And I'm going to keep it that way. I definitely see, great potential in this company, and I just think they're going to continue to grow. So like I said, at $53.80, and when I bought in, most of my shares were back in was a $7 to $9 range. So I've more than made my money, like you can see. I've gotten into that 468% gain, which is pretty good. It's not a bad gain on a stock. So I'm definitely, you can see here, I bought in at an average cost was $9.46. So, you know, um, like I said, that's just going to keep me to holding on at this point. I see, you know, more gains coming to this company. I'm going to continue to hold. So, you know, if you ask me, I say hold on. But thanks again for tuning in. If you didn't get a chance yet, if you don't mind smashing that like button and hitting that subscribe button, because, you know, the more you're subscribed to these videos, the more information I'm giving you, the more feedback. Also, make sure you're commenting down below. Comment down below. Tell me some of the information that you want to know. Tell me how many shares you got in NIO. Are you holding NIO? What's your thoughts on NIO? You think NIO is going to continue to grow? You think NIO is on the downside? You know, do you think this is the highest we're going to see out of this company? Do you think we're going to hit that $400 range? So make sure you're commenting down below, because I want to make sure that you're getting some information out of this video. I appreciate you guys for watching again, and thanks again, and have a great day.